People look at stories through different lenses. I have my own personal take on some of these trending issues. Hi, I'm Mariah Ramharack and welcome to In Case You Missed It.
Hello, I'm Mariah Ramharack and welcome to a brand new episode of In Case You Missed It on SportsMax. With the Women's Caribbean Premier League set to bowl off on August 31st, it's only fitting that I chat with Windies cricketer Anisa Mohammed. She will yet again be suiting up for the defending CPL Women's Champions, Trinbago Knight Riders. Anisa, how are you?
I am feeling good. How are you doing?
I'm okay for now. I can't wait for the Women's CPL to start though. I'm very excited about that competition. And for me, it's the opportunity for our women cricketers to showcase themselves. So looking forward to that.
Yes, definitely. I'm also looking forward to it. I think this year we have all teams is balanced, so it's going to be a really exciting time for us.
Yeah, what have you been up to practicing for CPL, getting ready for that?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mostly physical work, trying to do a bit of bowling and batting as well, a bit of challenge with that and the weather, but I've been working quite a lot on my fitness.
Yeah, and apart from that, you were the assistant coach for Trinidad and Tobago. They recently won the CWI Rising Stars Women's Under-19 Championship. How was that experience, coach?
It was a really nice experience. I think because the players know who I am, they trust me, and you would see that they would come and be asking questions, and they always challenging me, and they're willing to learn, and I really enjoy that. I like passing on my knowledge, and that was a really nice bunch of girls to work with.
Yeah, do you eventually see yourself transitioning from playing to full-time coaching one day?
Yeah, I would love to. I think I have quite a lot of experience. After playing for 20 years, I think I have a lot of knowledge to pass on to these younger players. And I think after building my name, I think players, they trust you.
Yes.
And when they know who you are, they want to learn from you, and that makes it more fun.
Yeah, because you've walked the path already, and they're just getting started. So for them, why not learn it from somebody who is an expert? So I think you get a different respect where that is concerned. How different though was it for you? Because you were giving instructions to players versus receiving instructions from your coaches.
Yeah, it was a bit challenging at first. Sometimes I would find myself running and feeling the ball or trying to catch and trying to get into their session, and I had to stop myself and be like, hey Anisa, you have to sit back and let these girls try it out for themselves and see how they go.
So you felt like you could have bowled it for them.
Yeah, sometimes I actually went into the nets and did a bit of bowling and challenged some of the batters and trying to get into their head and be like, hit me,
Yeah,
so that was fun.
Did you get the opportunity to spot any special talent among the youngsters that you had the opportunity to work with? And the question, how does the future of Windies cricket look? Because there's always that concern of the time when you have to step away, the time when we no longer have a Stephanie Taylor. What does that future look like based on what you saw?
From Trinidad and Tobago perspective, I saw quite a lot of young players. You have Mariah Ramharack, who bowls off spin like myself. I'm trying not to be selfish, but she bowls off spin like myself. Excellent. Chanel Sao, DJ Janaba Joseph, excellent batting, bowling, fielding. You would see her at this women's CPL. She's excellent as well. Chanel Sao, really good. Patient batter. What we need in ODI cricket is what you get from her. Right. We have some power hitters as well. So I think West Indies cricket is in good hands once we continue to mold these players and keep them on the right track. Try to not let them get ahead of themselves. I think that's important, to not let them get ahead of themselves.
Yeah, and you made your debut for West Indies cricket at age 14 at the Women's Cricket World Cup qualifiers in Holland in 2003. Looking back now, you've been around for about 2 decades and you still have so much to offer to the sport. How does it feel knowing how much you have contributed, and you haven't just contributed, you've done so meaningfully? How does that feel when you really look back?
Yeah, when I look back on what I've done over the last 2 decades, as you have said, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made, the things that I achieved. I never thought that I would achieve 3/4 of the things that I achieved. But as I went on in my career, I always look at different challenges. So when I started, I never said to myself, well, yeah, I want to be the leading wicket taker. No, I always say, okay, I want to get one step ahead, one ball at a time, trying to get there. Then I would go and look at all the different records and set myself baby targets. And then eventually I got there and, leading wicket taker, most 5-wicket hauls, those things, baby steps.
Yes. But Anisa, the question a lot of youngsters and just people looking on would ask is, how have you been able to stay consistent for so long? What's the secret?
Have fun, to be honest. I think early up in my career, I put a lot of pressure on myself. And there's a point in time where I wasn't really taking a lot of wickets. And the one day I just said to myself, you know what, I'm just going to have fun. And then I realized, well, I was more relaxed and, just being myself brought wickets to me because I wasn't overthinking when I was bowling. I was just to the top of my mark, bowl one delivery at a time, and that worked for me. So as you grow older, you're able to see some of the things that work for you and you're able to move forward.
Yeah, you played your last ODI in 2022, your last T20 international in 2021. Then you took a break from international cricket. That was a surprise to a lot of us, especially the ones that love watching you. Will we see you back in Windies colours anytime soon?
I'm not too sure. I'll be 35 in less than a month.
Yes.
I think we have a lot of young players coming up, and I think, to be honest, it's time we give some of them a chance to, get the opportunity to come out here and represent West Indies and get on the international stage. So I don't know if you'll really see me back in West Indies colours, but you will see me at this year Women's CPL.
Yeah. One more question on that. Did the break help you though? And how important is it that athletes who have been playing the sport for as long as you have step away and sometimes take time for themselves?
Yeah, I think the break did help me a lot. Before that, there was COVID, so we were constantly in camps, just moving from the apartment to the ground, and I did that for like 2-3 years, and it started to get a little bit frustrating, and I think I really needed to spend some time with my family, and then I came back for the regional tournament, which I think I had a lot of fun with, not just with bowling, but I actually showed up with the bat as well.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to doing that as well in the Women's CPL this year.
Right, and you mentioned the CPL, the Massy Women's CPL is set to begin very, very soon, August 31 to be exact. How excited are you for this season, especially since you have a title to defend?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this year Women's CPL. Defending champs, everybody's going to come hard at you. I think we had a really good year last year. And looking at our team this year, I think we also have a really good team. But to be fair, I think all teams have a balanced team this year. So it is going to be a lot more challenging. But TKR, we love a challenge. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I know last year is behind us, but walk us through that winning CPL moment. When you, Anisa Mohammed, took the final wicket against Barbados Royals to win the Women's CPL final, what a moment. Did you realize it was happening, or are you the type of person to process after the moment has happened?
So here's what happened, right? Barbados Royals, they were cruising. Haley Matthews at the crease, batting throughout the innings. They needed like 10 runs. And Deandra was bowling the 19th over, but she was having some pain. So I went to her and I said, Skip, I just need you to get through 6 balls. I'll take care of things on the next side. You won't have to come back. Yeah. And then I came and I got Haley Matthews out. And then when I saw Mandy coming in, I was like, okay, I just need to stay focused and I'll have this. We just need to keep her on strike. And I just bowled a perfect off spin. I mean, up to today, I just looking back at that delivery, like that was just perfect off spin.
Yeah, it was just meant to happen, and you did it so perfectly. Because for me, I love storylines, and when we had to report on that particular win, to me, it's like everything had conspired for it to happen so picture perfect. Well, this year, looking back now, this year you have a very, very strong team on paper. Who are we to pay special attention to? Like, who do we look out for from TKR? You, for one.
I think the Knight sisters have been training hard. Deandra Dutton, of course. Ola Prendergast from Ireland. We also have Dupreez, who always have a good time here in the Caribbean. I think she's also one to look out for. Recently, we added Kelly. I saw some of her videos. Really exciting player as well, so I think we should look out for her.
Well, Deandra Dutton, it's no secret, she's missed from West Indies cricket. When she takes the field, you don't know what you're going to get, right? Because she's either going to take the game from you with the bat or she's going to take it with the ball. How is she as a captain, though? Because we've never got to see her do that other than for TKR. How is she?
I actually like playing under her. She's very calm. She doesn't make you feel nervous. She always make you look like, just relax it. Just do your thing, it's going to happen. Always motivating all of us, always behind us, support us no matter what. Even if you're having a bad time, she still has a lot of confidence in you. And as a player, when you have a leader that has so much confidence in you, it's easy to go out and play your game.
Yeah, you mentioned the international editions. How eager are you to play alongside, Ola Prendergast, Dane Van Niekerk and Fran Jonas? Would you say that, playing alongside these international players could help improve the game of our local players?
Yeah, I think so. I think, especially for our younger players, being able to share the dressing room with these players, I think it's a plus for us. I looked at some of our younger players last year and, batting with some of these international stars, the experience that they would get from these players, they may not have that from us. Just those little discussions, they might be able to start thinking differently because we in the Caribbean may be thinking different from our South African will think or New Zealand or Australia. So they're able to get that experience and learn from them as well.
Yeah.
And one thing I like about our players is that they ask a lot of questions. So I think it's a good thing for us.
Yeah. I know you're hoping to defend your title, but Anisa, apart from that, what are you looking forward to the most for this year's CPL?
Hopefully to see West Indies cricket grow, to be honest. Yes, we want to defend our title. Yes, we want to win. But I would really like to see our younger players step up and make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Quite often you just hear a few names, and I think it's time we start hearing new names. And hopefully they would be able to go on and represent West Indies well.
Yeah. Have you set any personal goals for yourself?
No, I think when I do that, I tend to put pressure on myself. So I just go out and relax and enjoy my cricket.
Oh my, now I'm wondering if I told Karishma the wrong thing, because I told her she needs to think about what she wants to do and write it down. And now I'm like, oh, bad idea.
I'll have a chat with her after this.
Yeah, please. So rain has affected the men's matches. Are you concerned about that for the women's version of the game?
Well, I hope it does not happen because, we only have 7 matches. I know the matches at Brian Lara, they have good drainage. They won at the Oval, however, I'm a bit worried about that. And whenever you see a cricket in Trinidad, there's always rain. Yeah. So I'm a bit worried about that. But fingers crossed we wouldn't get any rain and we'll be able to play all 7 matches.
Yeah. Any word of advice for the young girls who adore you and would like to play cricket professionally?
Yeah, just go out there, have fun. You are in charge of writing your script. What you do is what the world is going to see. So you write your script. Don't let anyone else write it for you.
Yeah. So Anisa, it's now time for the most exciting part of today's interview. It's what we call here rapid fire time. So I'll ask you a question. You say the first word or phrase that comes to mind. So ready?
Yeah, ready? Let's do it.
All right. So favorite dish to cook?
Soup.
Easiest.
Yes.
Soca or dance hall?
Soca.
Favorite cricketer?
Anisa Mohammed.
I like that. Favorite team to play against?
Pakistan.
Favorite CPL memory?
Winning momentum 2022, sorry.
Okay. ODIs or T20s?
Ooh, T20, it's quick pace.
Yeah, and it's top entertainment. What do you do when you're not playing cricket?
I spend a lot of time with family.
Okay. Best advice that you've ever received?
Just be yourself.
Yeah. What's your favorite store like to shop?
Ooh, I love shopping. I have I'm a shopaholic. But any of the brands, any of the brand stores.
All right. A night in or a night out?
A night in.
All right. Well, before you leave us, let's head across now to social media to see what our viewers have been saying. So, on Twitter, this was last year, by the way, when you all won the CPL. Shirin said, true that, and of course, a lot of love. Hats off to you, Team TKR ladies. You did yourselves and Shah Rukh Khan and us proud. Congrats, and this was CPL 2022, and this viewer, she gave you the trophy. Let's see what else is happening before you react. Elle says, yes, Anisa Mohammed and the entire team did amazing. So Anisa, a lot of love there for you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. On YouTube, somebody said, Zishan says TKR is the grandfather of CPL, but I feel like this should have been grandmother because it's all ladies that won. Fierce said TKR all the way. This is on YouTube. Do we have more? All right, that's it. Anisa, what do you think about all the love that TKR has been getting? These are comments, as I said, from last year. So anything you wanted to say to your fans as we get ready for the next season?
Yes, thank you very much for all your love, and seeing all of these messages inspire us as players to go out there and do our best, and we're looking forward to getting your support this year as well.
Well, Anisa, as always, it has been a pleasure chatting with you on In Case You Missed It. I want to thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy woman, and I'm giving you best of luck for this Massy Women's CPL.
Thank you very much, and I hope you're supporting TKR.
Well, we'll talk about that. That's a topic for another show. Well, folks, that's it from us for today. Be sure to like, share and comment, and let me know which team you're supporting at this year's Massy Women's CPL. Goodbye for now.